I missed the
That
jump.
was good.
Hello.
Doing a
And welcome
fantastic job.
to Providence Decayed, where getting the stream started seems to be my hangup. I am with some wonderful players. Let's start with Saint.
Hello. I am Saint or Saint Spider, and I am playing our intrepid. I just wanted to say the word intrepid. Sorry, Fatate. Don't know what intrepid means, but she is an animal lover that is now scared of one particular animal. Extremely scared.
B.
Hello, all. I'm B, they, them pronouns, and I'm coming at y'all playing some Rex Rouge, and I didn't practice the accent, so it's gonna come to me slowly. Whatever his accent was, it was a unique amalgamation of whatever I've seen on TV and American shows. Yeah, Rex is the stuntman in this circus. He all muscle, no brains, not much anything else.
Janine.
Hi, my name is Janine, and I will be playing Esther Quinn. She is very wealthy daddy's girl who maybe pissed daddy off. So let's see where that gets her.
And Michelle.
Hey, I'm Michelle Otis, and I am playing Franny Romano, who is the fortune teller extraordinaire, who just realized that she just got actual powers. So we'll see how that goes.
So before we start out on our recap, I wanted to tell you all about a couple of features that we're going to be doing. First of all, last stream, we had our very first tip from Kiwi, which we really appreciate. I saw it. I didn't call it out because we were right in the middle of something, and I apologize for that, but we do appreciate your support. I have 2 envelopes here. One has 1, 2, 3 on it. The other has 4, 5, 6. And if we hit $50, we will open one of these envelopes. One is a good thing, one is a bad thing, and we will roll randomly to see which thing we put on the players. Will it be something that they're going to help them, or something that's going to not be so great? So these are the envelopes of fate. So if you're interested in seeing one of these in action, go ahead and throw some tips at us. And if, like I said, we hit 50, we'll do it right then. If we hit 50 towards the end of the show, like in the last 30 minutes, we will roll it over to the next stream. We'll announce what it is, but we will roll the effect over to the next stream. And so it's possible that you might have a stream with 2 envelopes of fate going on, which would also be kind of crazy and fun. So let's get into the recap. Last time we got together, we had a ton happen, and it's almost too much to go through, but the biggest things are Rex tried to hit it out of the park with Esther, and it did not work. They are friends. And yeah, friends. Mm-hmm. It was murky. Let's just say that. Also, Rex saw someone being pulled into the forest during his motorcycle show. And unfortunately, Faye found an old woman came in and gave her an oddity for the show, and it's a talking rat thing called Jenkins. It took most of the game until finally Faye was like, I have to tell other humans about what I'm seeing. And when they came back, all of the group came back to see this talking rat thing, basically he was eating an earlobe. It was a severed ear, and he said he just found it in the woods, so, and you all went out to the woods to find out where he got this tasty treat. Now, and then of course, Esther is having major problems with her dad, who wants her to either get into school and find somebody to date, or because her dad feels that it's time for her to find a husband if she is not going to be in the professional world, and has started putting a lot of pressure on her. And even said, you know, if you don't want to find somebody, I can find someone for you. So, and then Franny stole a box that allows her to basically see ghosts. And every time she opens it, she can't stop staring at what's inside. And the New York mob, the O'Banion boys, are not happy about it. They've shown up. They say, look, if you don't give it to us, you're done. You're out. So the very last thing, like I said, is everybody saw the rat thing, saw Jenkins, and saw the earlobe. It was morning, if I remember correctly, and you were making your way to the forest. So that is where we're starting. Now, my question is, with Jenkins, are you letting him scurry across the forest floor and following him? Or are you carrying him and he's pointing with his little human hands which way to go?
I'm sorry, Wes. Do you
Yeah?
think somebody would touch Jenkins?
These are
I'm not-
questions.
I'm not picking him up.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that anyone is
Would want to pick him up?
carrying him, but
Have
You know,
they
I-
invented the little grabber
I-
thing?
they've got lots of different versions of that. But I'm thinking I just am like, because he's probably faster kind of than us, so I have kindly requested that Jenkins wear a little rope around his tummy, and I'm just gonna hold on to the rope part, just lead him. He's leading me, no disrespect, but
Okay. So
yeah.
just real quick before we go in, we already hit our goal.
Ah!
I was
James-
wondering about
Oh,
that.
wow.
James V, who I've known since my
Aw.
saving throw days. Thank you,
Hey.
James, for unlocking this now, because it means it affects them the entire game.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
no.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good, so it's fine.
So
Totally
we
fine.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, let's see who to roll. I will pick you randomly. Michelle, roll a 6-sided die and tell me what you get.
Oh, I don't want to be the one responsible for this.
Well, you are.
A 5.
You don't even
Sorry,
know if that's
everyone.
good or not.
Right?
I
don't
thought
know
that
what's
was
happening.
I thought that was the
I'm
bad
scared.
envelope.
No, I didn't say which one was which. It's random.
Oh.
Oh.
oh no!
Do that?
That wasn't good.
Wait.
Oh, totally.
Wait! Can we have some anticipation? Would you believe me if I told you that I forgot to grab my dice again?
Yeah. Okay. We'll make why Janine is running. I will look at how bad this is.
Good.
And make faces.
Good. That makes me
Jesus.
feel not great.
That's
Oh.
distressing.
Yeah.
Well, while we contemplate that, are we we're all walking towards this forest? It's just the 4 of us and Jenkins, right?
Yeah. You
Right.
didn't tell anybody else where you were going, which is always a good idea.
Well,
I
we can't
told
tell anyone about this
that I told somebody.
rat thing.
I didn't tell anybody. No,
You didn't
God, no.
tell.
Nobody ever should know about Jenkins. Sorry, Jenkins.
Well,
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't
No
think we're gonna be able
problem.
to keep him a secret, since he talks and can open locks by himself. So
So,
yeah.
an envelope of fate has been opened, and it is good for you and not good for me.
Yay!
Dun dun dun. You all get advantage for every roll for the rest of this game. So you have
Wow.
an extra 10-sider on there.
Heck
Thank
yeah,
you,
we do.
James.
Thank you, James.
you,
B.
James.
That's awesome. We appreciate it. All righty. So now remember that if you forget, I'm not going to remind you. I'm
my
not
God.
that nice. So you
Wow.
better
Wow.
remember
Wow.
to roll that extra die. Okay, so it's morning. It's cool. It's it's spring. It's probably in the 50s, 55 range. Jenkins is out front, scurrying along with his little human hands on the ground.
Oh, he does run on all fours?
Yeah. He does this
good.
like little skitter
Good visual.
thing.
Excellent.
And every once in a while he disappears behind a tree, and then you'll keep kind of walking a little, and then he'll just kind of pop out eerily next to you in the most creepy way that you can imagine. Just all of a sudden, boop, he's there. And
Is he tying that leash around me, or is it like magically I'm like, "Whoa," it's so fast I'm not even noticing it.
I didn't know. So are you've got him on a leash?
Like a
Like a
rope.
lead. Like I'm like,
Like a
it's a
lead,
mutual agreement, you know. I'm
Like a
It's
child.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
long is
like-
this lead that you've got him on?
I'm thinking it was just like kind of decorational rope. I'm not rope, like a ribbon that was kind of hanging for some sort of feature. So maybe about 6 feet, maybe 7 feet. I think I'm on the longer side of a lead because I'm not like trying to restrict it.
Okay, so even though he's a small rat thing, probably about the size of a Pomeranian,
Okay.
the force at which he is pulling you along is quite surprising. He's pulling you, and he'll go around a tree, like I said, and you'll know that he's there, but even when he comes out, it's like, ugh. And he says, it's right over here. And you smell the blood kind of hits you, the iron oxide in the air kind of hits your nose, and you see that there's blood all over the bushes and the trees and it's in the ground, like little bloody footprints and everything. And there is a corpse, mangled, decapitated, with the head a few feet away, lying next to some trees. He says, here,
Okay.
look.
Ladies, no, Jenkins, hold on. Ladies, you got beautiful eyes. You shouldn't have to see this stuff. If you could just take a step back and let me handle this. And he starts to gag.
So I think we all need resolve checks because this is our
Yes.
first corpse. So you're rolling against your resolve or sanity.
Right.
Don't forget we have advantage.
Mhm.
Oh, thank
Oh
you.
yeah,
You
thank
have
wait.
you.
advantage.
I made it anyway, but thank you.
So does that mean I'm adding another? Well,
You,
yeah, I made
you
it.
add
I
another
made it.
tens place die to it. So you roll two 10 place
okay.
dies and you take the better one. So if you roll an 80 and a 50, you take the 50 and whatever the ones place is. Does that
Got
make
it.
sense?
I will have to be reminded of that about 6 more
Perfectly
times, but I
fine.
understand it right now.
Excellent.
And I made it 28 under my 62. So I'm good.
Excellent. Janine?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
At first I rolled 69, but then I got a 59, which
Awesome.
is perfect.
Excellent.
Nice.
B, what were you going to say?
18.
Awesome.
I'm
So-
golden. Rex is just he's got a tummy ache.
Just dramatic.
So yeah, this all of these you step back, Rex, and like you said, you get a little, but you 18, you recover quick. You've been part of a carnival for a while. You have seen
I've
some
seen gross
things,
stuff.
I'm
Broken
sure.
legs, eyeballs popping out. One time this guy broke his leg and his kneecap, the patella just flew off. I've seen some stuff. I don't know if bodies work like
Rex.
that.
Okay, thank you, Rex.
Am I
The
rambling?
patella just flew off.
We believe that you're strong. Thank you, Rex.
Yes, okay.
Big, strong man.
So if we need to check out the scene, how are we going
Yeah.
about
Jenkins. Okay, so we know that you've removed a snack. Has
Yes.
anything else? Was anything else changed by you, or is this pretty much
No.
how you found it?
No, this is
Okay.
pretty much how I found it, and you can see little Jenkin prints up to the head that is lying about a few feet from the body.
Jenkins, did you see anybody around?
No,
Not a
but
soul. But
no. Well, I mean, when I got here, I heard movement, but there was nobody here when I got here.
what direction?
Further into the woods.
It sound like a human or maybe
It sounded like the corpse eaters.
I'm sorry. What's a corpse
Pardon
eater?
me?
The corpse eaters, they eat corpses.
I pull out my gun.
whoa, Esther. Whoa. Are you aiming it at Jenkins? Don't
No,
don't
it's in
shoot
the.
him.
It's just.
It's
It's not
just-
even in the air. It's like held properly in the down position. And I'm like, well, I'm not a corpse yet, and nor do I intend to be. And I'm like prepared.
Are we jumping into this? This is ladies, come on, calm down.
Well, let's ask the obvious question, everyone. Jenkins, what if someone has never seen a corpse eater, what would one look like?
Dead. I say,
Corpse
cocking the
eater.
gun.
Thank you.
The eater a corpse. Oh, okay.
Right.
Corpse eaters are like you all, human looking, with hunched over though, and sometimes they have cloven feet and
Cloven?
this dark, dog face, kind of weird, stretched out face, and they eat you all after you're dead, of course. They eat corpses.
Oh, but while we're alive, it's no big deal, right?
Yeah, I don't see the problem. I mean,
Will
as long
they-
as they're not killing you, that's not bad, right? They're just
Will they kill us?
if
Has
you
that happened?
corner them, I'm sure they might kill you. They're like any other animals. Just want to live free.
And eat
Oh.
corpses.
Any corpses. We all have to live, right? We all have to eat.
Well,
I mean, I don't think anybody should be eating our corpses.
well, maybe Jenkins has got a point. This is circle of life. However, I am shocked that I've literally never have seen or heard of one of these before. Are there a
Corpse
lot?
eater. How many we got?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure that there are quite a few in this area. I've only seen a few with
Oh.
Keziah every once in a while when we go for our walks.
Well, I would think we need to know who killed this man
Also true.
or what.
Well,
I
do you
mean-
want to investigate the body?
I do.
Ooh,
Yes.
I
While
don't.
being aware that a corpse eater could jump out of the woods at any moment.
I'll keep an eye on the corpse eaters to see if any of them jump out.
Oh,
I should be good. I'll flex my way off of them.
Faye just shakes her head.
You do that, Rexy.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah. All right. I sort of gingerly start looking through the pockets.
Okay. So you find a student ID to Misatonic U, and it says Eric Winslow. Esther, you know Eric. His
I was
family's.
gonna say.
Yeah, you know Eric. And he was pretty popular at your school.
I know this one. Oh no.
who was he?
He was, well, I would say he's a man about campus. I only
Man
know
about
him.
town.
Yeah, I only know him peripherally through friends of mine. We've met a couple of times.
How decayed does the corpse look?
Dad's gonna be pissed.
It doesn't look very decayed at all. It's very fresh. This all happened last night, but there are
Oh,
chew
yeah.
marks all over it, like big chunks of flesh missing.
Can I? This is a bit of a
Hey,
I'm very
zoologist, can you identify the bite marks?
That's that I was working up to that. Thank you.
Just a shoe in. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a
Well,
roll.
I'm looking at what do I use for that, which I guess is like
Well, do you have like biology or?
I do, yes. And it's not very high.
But you
got
have
advantage.
advantage.
We'll try it. Oh yeah, shoot. Yes. Okay, let's do it.
I will remind
Yes.
y'all till the end of our days.
Excellent. All right. Here we go.
Oh, and
Science.
if that doesn't work, Bowman brought up Natural World as well.
Yes, which I also have. I've got 30 in both. So
It's your choice. It's
yeah, it's
Oh,
kind
that's
of
not so
toss
bad.
up. I think let's do science biology. Why not? Yes, my days in the lab. Let's see. How many teeth did I look at? Oh, flip. I'm just trying to. Okay, that was just one dice. Okay.
Don't forget your advantage.
Yes. Okay,
wait,
it's
did we already do
perfect.
that?
Yes, we got it. We got it. Thank you, everybody. We got 11.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, I can see teeth.
I will say, and I'll just make it because you have 30 in both, and you made it so low, that you've never seen these type of bite marks, and you know that they seem unnatural to you. The angle at which the bite has gone in, it doesn't. Jenkins had said something about a dog, but the teeth aren't really lined up with a canine you've ever seen.
Okay. Well, that
Well,
kind
what
of
do you
lines
think?
up. It kind of lines up with everything that Jenkins has told us, and I'm observing him, making sure he's not out of my sight.
Oh, I won't leave if you don't want me to.
I definitely,
Yeah, comforting.
yeah. Once I'll get over you talking soon, Jenkins. I promise. I'm just still processing.
I don't know that I will. And I'm like looking down at Jenkins like,
So can
Just don't shoot him.
Poof. Where's Jenkins? Whoops.
ah!
He's no longer with us, unfortunately. Everybody give me a roll against your intelligence.
Oh, you're
With
asking me to
advantage.
fail.
With advantage.
With
Oh.
advantage.
Hee-ho.
Okay, 63. Shit, let's roll that advantage.
Yes, I made it. 43 under my 65.
Okay, cool.
21 under my 65.
Okay.
20 under 50.
I failed.
Okay. We love Rex for a lot of reasons.
Yep.
Scholastically is not one of them. So
That's okay.
that's okay, though. We all have our place in this world. The rest of you, Rex is, if I remember correctly, the one looking around trying to make sure the corpse eaters don't come out and attack you.
Yeah, no more corpse eaters. I'm the tough one. I got
And
the muscles.
the rest of you hear the sounds of people coming towards where you're at. Rex is oblivious to it. And Jenkins goes, "Oh, we have visitors."
Someone's coming.
Yeah, let's we gotta get out of here. There's no way to explain this at
Cheese it.
all.
Cheese it. Let's go.
Let's
What's
go.
happening?
Rex?
What?
Cheese it.
Run.
Why? Why
Let's
we
go.
don't? Oh shit!
I like stealthily like head for the nearest bush, like
Okay.
underbrush area, trying to
Oh.
kind of still see what's coming into the area.
You're going into the forest?
Yeah.
I will
Like-
go with you because I gotta keep you safe. I
Oh,
can't let a pretty
no.
little lady like you go out there. There's a corpse killer.
I like duck into the bushes.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, well, as long as you keep quiet, We can see
Oh.
what's happening.
Yeah, I could keep quiet while I practice my accent.
Oh, God.
What about the other two who aren't making a ton of noise? Saint
Yeah, so
and-
I thought we were gonna cheese it for real and
Are
do
you- so
some
did you-
Yeah,
sort of,
me too.
Did you
um,
two cheese it? Because they might be
I-
feds.
Because yeah, part of me is like, okay, I would think that. Oh no, what are you doing? Okay, but I'm gonna. Did Jenkins run,
Ooh.
or is he following me?
He's following you.
Oh god damn it!
Your
Makes
mommy.
sense. Yeah.
Oh no! See, like
Isn't that the
I'm the type
worst?
of person in real life where it's like, oh, is the cat running? I'm gonna leave too. Like, let me
Yeah.
follow those instincts. But
Jenkins doesn't seem to have any fear of anything.
I usually
Wow.
am the person that runs with everyone else too. I'm like, out. But Esther, she's nosy.
Franny ran because she can't risk it if it's the mob, if it's the feds, if it's whoever. She's just got to run.
I think as long as somebody else I saw was still running, I would have kept on with a normal plan. So I also cheesed it. Me and Franny and Jenkins ran the same direction.
All right, so you guys, you two are running, and Jenkins is loping. Meanwhile, Esther and Rex, can you give me a stealth roll?
Ooh, can I?
After last time, let's find out.
Oh,
Roll with advantage.
yes, thank you. Okay, well, that's a fail. Let's try that again.
Ooh.
Fuck, y'all. No.
Damn it.
It was 65 or 95.
Esther, did you miss altogether?
19 out of 20.
Ooh. All right. So here's what happens.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So
All right.
anyway, I start blasting.
Out of the forest comes 3 police officers and a man dressed in a suit who is one of Esther's father's business partners. And they come to the area where the corpse is. And the man in the business suit says, that's my boy. And right when he says that's my boy, you hear crunch as Rex steps on a
pine
branch
cone?
or something. And they draw their weapons and go, come out.
I was just taking a piss.
I'm still
Next
down.
to a corpse. Get out here.
I didn't see the corpse. I swear.
You didn't see the corpse.
No, I was coming through the forest and oh my God, there's a corpse. That's terrifying.
Love this accent.
So inconsistent.
All right, turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're coming with
Okay,
us.
okay. I work at the circus.
Yeah, we
I
figured.
swear. I'm one of the good ones.
What'd this guy do to you?
I don't know who that is.
Esther, what are
I-
you doing?
At this point, hop out from behind the bushes
Okay.
and addressing the officers, but mainly looking at the man who I would recognize. I'm like, please don't tell my dad. We were just having
doing
a
what?
and I look at the body and I'm going to fake faint. I just am out on the ground.
All right. Do you have acting
A body.
Ooh, do you have acting?
or performance? Let's see. Let's see.
Performance. I have persuade. I have fast talk.
Okay, let's go
Oh,
for
what happened to my art
persuade.
and craft?
Let's
okay.
go for persuade.
Hell yeah. Okay, that was 53 two times out of 60.
Okay, cool. So you faint, and the police officers rush over to try to keep you from landing in the mud. And,
In my fur coat.
in your fur coat. And they go, obviously you haven't passed out, and you hear the guy in the suit go, "You're picnicking to Rex."
Yeah. I didn't want to, tarnish the lady's reputation. So I tried to come up with a cover story.
Your mere presence with her is a tarnishment, correct?
Nah, come on. It's not that bad.
Yes, it's.
If the officer is looking, he sees my eyes roll underneath my eyelids.
He goes, take her back to Misatonic. We'll have questions for you later.
Yeah, you know where to find me. I got a tent. It's got a big R on it. It's hard to miss.
We know where to find you.
Excellent. Yeah, y'all are looking spiffy today. I hope you keep on with your business, and you keep on.
Oh,
they swoop up Esther. Are you gonna pretend to wake up?
yeah. Oh,
all right.
What happened? Oh my God. What happened?
Oh, you're back.
You fainted, and now you're going to come with us back to the school, correct?
I guess I don't have any other choice.
Good.
Who
all right.
is that man?
This is Eric's dad. Now,
Sure.
Do either of you have a psychology? None? I didn't think
None.
so. Okay, so yeah. Oh, does Faye have psychology? Because you're making a face, Saint.
No, I'm just laughing. I'm just generally laughing at everything. Though, let me see. Do I happen to? I mean, I have some, but it's probably not. No.
Okay. All right. So Rex, Franny, and Faye all make it back to the carnival. Esther is taken back to the school. Let's start with the three of you first before we jump over to Esther. You're back in Faye's tent. Brown Jenkins is somewhere eating something. What's your next move? There's a corpse out there. It's been gnawed on. The police know about it somehow. And Rex, you know just from your street smarts that nothing good will come of this. Because you look like a great scapegoat.
This ain't my first rodeo.
So that's all the information. Go ahead and talk amongst yourself and figure out what your next move is, or what you think you should do.
Okay. See, like Rex has relayed like what happened, and like he ran back, just in time to catch Jenkins licking what was left of the ear. Relays the information like, so what are we supposed to do now?
Now we're gonna have to exonerate you.
No, there's gotta be a better plan.
I think
it does look like an animal attack.
Yeah, I didn't take bites out of them. Look at my teeth.
Yeah, but you know how these things can go. So let's, if we can, attempt to find what the hell is actually happening out there.
So you're saying we're gonna go in the forest? Where the corpse killer is?
Probably eventually, yes, to be fair. but we're all adults and we can make it through. Right, Jenkins?
Yes.
See, I'm starting to like him a bit more because he seems to value my input a little bit more than you guys do. I'm just saying.
We value your inputs, but you just you hang out with reptiles and they're creepy.
I
Oh.
think you mean beautiful.
Ooh, they got like creepy skin that just it slithers all around you. It's bad.
I will not discuss the beauty of the natural world to you tonight because we all
got other
realize you are
stuff.
in danger. Yes.
Thank you.
But I'm going to hold this against you. I'm just being straightforward.
I
You've
got
insulted my creed and core.
that's Faye, that's fine. Franny, could you use your magic to like exonerate or save me? You could talk to spirits. Could you talk to the spirit of like the police commissioner and tell him I didn't do it?
I ain't got that kind of sway.
No,
I mean,
Franny.
I guess
Have you gotten
I
anything
could talk
about
to the
Eric?
corpse. I wasn't thinking when we were out there. It was so quick, but I guess I could have talked to Eric's ghost. Maybe I still can.
I don't think they
maybe-
took the body.
Well, do we even have to be near the body? I mean, I'm thinking
don't
for
think so.
sanitation's sake. Though I'm
Are
looking
we
at
gonna throw a
Jenkins.
seance?
Uh,
I love a good
Sure.
seance. Bring us
sure, we
bourbon.
can try it.
Seances
never
can be fun.
Oh,
No,
you've done one before.
Jenkins, why you what?
You can
No,
hold
no,
my
no,
hands.
I ain't holding your hands. I ain't holding your hands, Jenkins.
Why not? They're
Well,
just
wait.
like yours.
I can
Before
deal
we-
with you, but I ain't holding your hands. All right.
I'll hold your hands, Jenkins. It's
Somebody else gotta
Ray,
hold one of his other
Rex,
hands.
take my hands.
well. Wait. Do we know what we're doing? As though I
I'm
hate
not the
to put
seance
you on
master.
the.
That's Franny.
I hate to put you on the spot, Jenkins, but do you know how to do one of these?
Well, I used to do them with Keziah all the time, so.
And just for clarity, that is the woman I met, right?
Right.
Keziah?
Yeah.
Well,
The one that
Okay.
dropped me off with you.
Would you consider would a proper term for Keziah be a witch? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I've never thought of it that way. I mean, she is good with her. I guess she might be a witch, yes.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to put that in my back pocket for when we will undoubtedly need that later. Thank you, Jenkins. Jenkins. I didn't do that. I said it right. I'm going to just pat him on the
Hairline.
hairline.
Ugh.
Just do a
It's
little-
a naked mole rat.
It is a naked mole rat. So you have to take the box with you out to where the corpse is. If you
Oh.
want to do that. She has to be within the vicinity of the box.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll go grab the box. Actually, Rex, why don't you come with me?
Yeah.
Just in case some of the Obanians are hanging around.
I understand. Puffs at his chest.
Okay, I'll just wait here, or should I meet you guys with Jenkins?
Just wait here.
somewhere?
We'll be a second.
Okay.
So we go to my trailer.
Okay. And you grab the box.
I grab the
Mhm.
box.
The O'Banion boy isn't around, so that's good.
Whew.
I think this is a good point to jump back over to Esther real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Esther, the police and Eric's dad take you back to Mesotonic, back to your father's office. All of them walk in, and one of them goes, "It's what you expected. It's one of those carnies out there. We think they did it." And his father,
What are you even talking about? That corpse was clearly eaten by some kind of wolves or something. Daddy, I swear it wasn't any of the carnies. We were together.
"Why were you together? What did
Well-
I specifically say about hanging out with the carnival folk? It's bad news. And you know it.
But they're not criminals.
They're not criminals. Please. Crime goes up with carnivals in town, and you know that.
Not this one.
Give me a persuade roll.
I'm like, do I have that? Yes, I do.
With advantage.
Oh, how quickly we forget. Nice. 19
Okay.
of 16.
What happened to your friend Matt? You two were close. He's the type of boy you should be hanging out with.
Well, Matt tried to get fresh with me.
So you're saying that he inappropriately came at you?
I didn't like the way he was speaking to me. I wouldn't say that he inappropriately came at me, but I think that I should have the choice to walk away from someone who doesn't treat me the way that I like.
Okay. Well, I'll give you this warning just one last time. Stay away from the carnival. There's obviously something going on over there, and I don't want you involved in it. Hang out with your other friends.
Daddy, I promise you, they have nothing to do with it.
All right. We'll talk about it more later. You're free to go. The police will handle the rest.
Fine. Slam the door as I walk out.
So you slam the door and you walk out. What is your plan to do next? Now, give me a spot hidden roll, which I know everybody has spot hidden. So I will
Are
tell
we all
you.
doing the roll?
No,
or
just
Esther?
Esther.
I am rolling hot tonight. And by that, I mean it's 24 out of 25.
Wow.
Just one off, twice.
Hey,
That's
it
great.
works.
So it's really strange to you, the reaction of your father and the police. And while you were in there, you noticed that your dad did this eye twitch thing that he only does when he's not telling the complete truth.
Wouldn't be the first time. I
Yeah.
mean, I think that Esther definitely kind of recognized that there wasn't the shock and horror that one would have when finding their dead son ripped apart in the forest.
Right.
Initially, even through like all of the other stuff that happened, and them reporting, not even like reporting to my dad that I was found in the forest but not that they found this dead body, also found me with this dead body, kind of implies that like everyone kind of already knows what's going on.
Well, and
I mean,
yeah, that's really the thing is that, you know, if you're right, that he's not acting. Plus, you also notice how easy it was for him to find you and to find the corpse.
mm-hmm.
So those are things that you just notice. You notice the little eye twitch. You notice that the father doesn't seem as worried as you think he should. Something is definitely up. So
I am going to go back to my home
okay.
and I'm going to write a note
All right.
to Rex.
Okay.
It
How heart wrenching is it going to be?
Stop. It's going to be factual, nothing but the facts.
There's no like lipstick kiss or anything on it.
It definitely smells
of
like my
perfume.
perfume.
Yes.
It
But
doesn't-
it's just because my entire room is just like heavily perfumed and everything in it just smells like that.
Unless
Um,
it doesn't end with "I wish we could be together, but we can't."
We did that last stream.
But I want to know if you write it down for him. So, okay. So what do you write? Just all the facts on what you saw in the.
It says like my father says he doesn't want us to see each other anymore, and frankly any of you down at the carnival, but at the very least you'd think he'd want to protect his investment, so I think there's something else going on. I can't write all the details here, but I'll be around soon. Something suspicious is afoot. And
Okay.
I call up Eve and I ask her to deliver this for me.
All right. Eve shows up and she's like, "You want me to do what?"
I need you to take this to the carnival. To Rex.
I thought Rex was sweet on you.
He is, but there's something more important than that going on around here. And, well,
And you need a male person to take your mail someplace.
a male person that I trust.
Oh, joy. All right.
I promise.
Fine.
I'll owe you a favor.
You will. She takes it, just puts it next to her and goes, "Oh, no perfume? No lipstick? Are you sure?"
If you'd like to kiss it yourself, you can.
That would send the wrong message. That would mean that he'd think that it came from you. Anyway, I'll take it. She kind of storms off.
See you later.
Bye.
Thinking to herself, God, I don't have to be so jealous. Jesus.
All right, so let's switch back over to the other three. You've got in the box and you're going Team Corpse, and you're going out to where the corpse was. How much time do you think elapses between running away, like Sir Robin did, and
Brave
going
Sir
back?
Robin.
Brave Sir Robin. How much time do you think it takes you?
30 minutes to an hour? What do y'all think?
That's what I was thinking.
Yes,
hour.
though we wouldn't. Do we know the cops are gone, or did Rex leave before the cops left?
The cops are gone. Everyone left
Okay.
at the same time.
Okay. All right, that's super weird. But
And then
yeah,
just left the
that's-
body out there.
Yeah, just left the body there.
Mhm.
Very weird. Okay, well then, yeah, I agree with the 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe an hour just to be safe. Kind of
Okay.
thing.
So when you get back out there with the ornately carved box of undeterminate age. You get back to the corpse, and now chunks of the corpse are missing. A leg has been ripped off. The sternum has been broken.
Makes sense.
It's been gnawed at even more. There's blood even further afield. And, the rib cage is sticking out. Most of the internal organs. Anyway, they've been scooped out. And, yeah.
Is the head still there?
No, the head's been taken.
Oh, that was
Wow.
okay.
One thing
like-
I wondered, was the head a clean cut, or was it also jagged? Like that when
It was a clean cut. And you can
Okay,
tell
of
from
course.
the neck that it was a clean cut.
right. Okay.
Dang.
It's like I just look at Jenkins. So corpse eaters. Yep. Okay.
Probably. What sucks is that they took all the best parts, and he kind of scurries over there and starts to look around. He's like, there's still some marrow and some spinal fluid here.
Ugh.
That stuff's wonderful.
Can you wait on that for a minute?
Yeah, let's
Janky.
What?
if you could hold up.
Janky, can you wait a minute?
Okay.
Thanks. We got to concentrate.
Got a seance to do.
Right.
All right. Do you want my help or?
Yeah, we gotta hold your hand.
All right.
Okay.
I'll hold your hand. I really think that Esther would be impressed.
Are you looking at? Are you saying that to Jenkins?
Even Jenkins is like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's maybe.
course.
Look,
Of course.
I'm just a rat thing, but I'm really going to tell you maybe there are greener pastures somewhere else for you. Maybe that's not going to work out, is what I'm saying.
I do
If
not
at
know what that
third you don't
metaphor is.
succeed,
Try again.
That's Rex's motto.
Yes.
Oh my
That's why he's
God.
a stuntman.
he's got heart.
So he tells you to, and I'm gonna say that you, because it's the middle of the day. All right.
Yeah.
So you all circle this
Could
corpse.
still do a seance in the middle of the day.
Sure. And you sit down, all of you. Jenkins sits on his little haunches and puts his little arms out, and you each take each other's hands. And who has so, and the box is just a few feet away, and it starts to hum as you all concentrate and start to repeat. Is there anyone here? Can we speak with Eric? Is your spirit still here?
Does
And
Franny have any pizzazz
Yeah.
that she does with her seance?
Franny.
Well, I mean, normally I save this for the rubes, but we'll try it.
So let's put some
She
magic
does a
points
whole
into
little-
it.
Ooh.
Let's put some magic points into it. How many
Alrighty.
points? Now everyone can spend magic if they want. They can add magic to what she's doing. She is doing
yeah.
a whole thing, so you could pick how many magic points you want to spend towards this.
Does this refresh at any point?
Yes, it does. It
Okay.
refreshes. It won't refresh right away, but it will refresh.
I'll give you 10 points. I don't really see myself using magic very often. And this is a hand holding seance. I gotta hold the rat's hand. I'm
Yes.
gonna make it worth a lot of my magic.
I'm
Right.
I'm not putting as many as 10. I'm thinking
So
2.
much. Yeah, I was gonna put some in, but I don't think you need them.
Maybe I misunderstood. Okay, 5. I wanted to be a team effort. I might have misunderstood the assignment.
Look, just because the rest of the team is being a bit, shady right now, frugal.
Mhm.
No, frugal.
Well, how many
Frugal.
what do the magic points do as far as?
Well, the more magic points you put into this particular seance, the bigger the effect that happens. Now, what that effect is, you'll have to wait.
Yeah, that's
and
why I'm only
see.
putting 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what?
not
I
sure what's
stand
about
by
to
my
happen.
10 then.
Okay. So we have 10 to, how many points do you put in, Faye? None?
If I put in none, does that negatively affect, or is it just me saving?
I'm not going to
points?
tell you that.
So funny.
Why would
oh
I
my
tell you
God,
that?
put up my
What?
10.
Just put 1.
Okay, I put 1.
Peer pressured you.
I know there's gonna be more magic. That's why I'm like, okay,
Faye.
when you're out, I'll have some still to
Faye,
share.
I'm not feeling your energy.
I'm-
Faye, you're not
I'm-
putting anything into this seance. I can feel it.
I'm
I can feel
upping
Rex is
my-
putting all he's got into
Come
this
on, Eric.
seance.
We want to talk to you, Eric.
Come on, Faye.
Look, I think Rex is compensating a bit for me, but here you go. Here, I'm here. I'm present. I'm present.
I'm like shaking
I'm
my head
here.
all around, doing the whole thing.
You're
So-
like lifting Jenkins. Like, dude, calm down.
I'm picturing like, when parents lift a toddler up while they're
Yes.
walking.
Whoa.
His little
calm
legs
down.
are doing this.
Ugh. Ugliest
Oh,
toddler.
gosh. Right.
So, yeah, wow.
Does Jenkins add points? That's my favorite question from Bowman.
Yeah. I am
He
going
has
to roll it.
knowledge.
I'm going to roll a die to see how many points he's going to put in.
Oh my god.
Oh God,
All
I'm
right.
still dying at that image.
So he adds in 10 points as well.
Hey, it was the
Wow.
lift.
He
Yeah.
supercharges everything. And let's see. So I believe we have like something like 24 points of magic going into this.
2, 3.
Yeah, I think
What
so.
did you do, Franny?
I did 2, so I think it's 23.
I think it's 23. Yeah.
23 altogether. Okay. So, now this is a power roll. And I'm going to have Franny make the power roll. Just roll against your power and let me know what you get. Yeah.
Wait. Roll against my power.
Yeah.
Okay. It's too big. I can't see the top of my sheet. There we go. All right. 39 under my 65.
Okay, so you cast this spell, and Esther, you're back at your home on campus, and you're just kind of looking out over the city because you've got a really nice place. And then just beyond the city where the carnival is, you suddenly see a large light streak up into the sky for just a few moments. And then there's this wave of sound that comes maybe seconds later and rattles your windows pretty hard.
Oh, hell. And I can see that it's coming from the forest.
From the area that near where the carnival is, but from the forest, yes.
I hope they aren't out there doing something ridiculous.
All right. What?
Am I home alone?
Yeah, you've got your own apartment and everything.
Oh. Something tells me my dad has the key, so I'm just gonna make my bed up like there's a body in it and start heading out.
So you're gonna Ferris Bueller it. Okay.
The pillows.
All right. So you head out, and I'm sorry for my camera being so fuzzy. I'll have to fix it later. So it just keeps going in and out. So you're heading out towards there. The rest of you, this huge explosion happens of just light and sound. It's not like gunpowder explosion. It's just a large pillar of light comes up from the center, and the box shakes and tumbles and opens up, and the contents inside shine its light all over the corpse and you, and you start to levitate about a foot off the ground with Jenkins in your hand, and you see this whole scene of these men dressed in hoods. They look like stereotypical like
cultists.
Like they've got the hoods over their heads, and they're dragging Eric in, and then you see Eric being stabbed in the back and left there. Then a few moments go by, about I'd say 20 minutes you're guessing, and no wavy knives, Bowman. And these creatures, about 6 of them, come out of the forest and start gnawing on the body. And you can tell Eric's soul is still trapped within the confines of his corpse. He's dead, but for some reason his spirit has not passed on.
Mm-hmm.
And then the corpse is, you see the part where you show up and the police show up, and then suddenly these creatures come back and rip it apart. And you can see that Eric's spirit was still within the head, and the creatures took it. This was a pretty big thing to happen. You've never had actual magic happen. So we are definitely going to do a resolve check. So roll against your current resolve.
Okay.
With advantage.
For those of you who are new watching us, we do resolve checks instead of sanity checks. They are basically fight, flight, flee, or
Flight,
fawn.
freeze, or fawn.
Yeah. And the more points you lose, there's also some other things that happen, but it's basically taking a lot of the mental health issues out of the roll and making it more about just straight up fear. So that is what we're doing. So for the 3 of you, how did we do on our rolls?
Not good.
59?
I passed it 26 under my what is it? Oh, 62.
My
So
low one was a 73 over my 59.
Oh, Fran.
Oh no. Also,
Oh,
quick
no.
question. So we didn't see the head being removed. We just saw him being stabbed.
Oh no, you saw
Animals
the head.
attack.
The head was removed when the corpse eaters were going to town.
How did they
but
get
So
it
they
so
did
clean?
cut it off?
They cut it off. They used tools.
Thank you. That's what I needed to hear.
Yeah, they used tools.
No. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right, so
goodness.
let's see how many points. This is actually might be bad for you, because let's face it, this was a big deal. So the way that this works is that I'm going to say we're going to roll a 8-sided die, and we'll see how many points you lose. You lucky. 3 points.
Yay.
So you feel, all of you feel like you've been in some kind of, I don't know, boxing match. All your energy is gone. You hit the ground. You feel completely overtaken with just fatigue. And Jenkins goes, so is it all right if I eat now? Have we done everything we needed to do?
Yes.
Thank you.
Go to town.
And he
I don't want to watch.
I turn around.
he waddles over and starts to eat. And though you're not watching, you can still hear. Esther, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
So I think as I'm like making up my bed, I'm like, oh, I can't go out looking like me.
A disguise?
I'm going to go through my wigs and
Okay.
like some of my makeup and try and come up with a disguise. Maybe I'm like a darker brunette now. And I have makeup that makes my eyes like a little more hooded and did I have color contacts back then?
No.
The
The contacts back then were actual like dishes or something. Like you just put actual
Just
glass up
glass.
against your.
yeah,
It was
I
horrible.
put on a
Colored
brimmed
monocles? Oh.
brimmed hat and some glasses. Actually, no. Yeah, a different pair of glasses from my collection of glasses.
All right.
And like some baggier clothes that I don't wear outside normally.
Okay, so let's do a disguise roll.
Okay, let's do that.
I do agree she needs a monocle. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. 8
Wow, you have been rolling on fire.
out of 35. Yeah.
So you make your if you make a roll, make sure you're making a check next to it. And because James V was so nice to help us hit our goal, you all have been hitting a lot of your rolls. So make sure you're making checks next to it.
Ooh, thank you.
So yeah.
Great success.
All right, cool. So you make it out. Are you just making a beeline back to the
I'm
carnival?
gonna take kind of like the back routes, like a roundabout route, just and like keeping an eye out to see if someone's following me.
Okay. I'm gonna say no. No one's following you. You rolled so well that no one picks up that you have left. And when you make it back to the actual carnival, all of the carnival people are freaking out because a lot of the tents got blown over. There are a lot of the animals are kind of running around and people are running after the animals trying to capture them. It was a pretty, because they were pretty close. And let's see. Let me get my little list here. Marcus sees you as he's telling people what to do. And he goes, have you seen Faye, Franny, and Rex? Where are they? What? Have you seen them?
No, I'm not even supposed to be here right now. I'm looking for them too.
You're just going to get them in trouble. You know that, right?
I fear that's already happened without my help.
Ugh. Okay.
I'm gonna do my best to get him out of it. I gotta go, and I start running for the forest.
Okay. And all these people are running around, trying to fix the damage that has occurred. And doesn't take you very long to reconvene with the other three who are about 10 feet away from the corpse, looking away from the corpse, waiting for Jenkins to finish his meal.
Jenkins!
Oh, yeah. Can I get a resolve check from the dilettante?
Ha 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 ha.
No, my resolve is still pretty high. Okay. 18
Awesome.
out of 67.
Great. All right. So you are all together. What exactly is the next step?
What was that? I saw it from all the way over there.
Oh,
Back by the
Franny?
U.
Franny, you can explain? Yeah.
We all look at Franny, who's like the one who failed the resolve roll too.
Yeah.
Are you
Like, she's
okay?
having a
Franny's
hell of a
hair is
time.
like, right?
Franny's frazzled.
Ah,
Definitely.
Heyo.
Well, if I'm reading the situation correctly, we did magic, and we found out a lot of information.
I saw spirits,
Yeah.
ghosts, demons. I
An
saw a lot of
echo?
things.
An
Yeah.
echo of something that happened. We saw what happened to your friend Eric.
What
It was
happened?
disgusting. Oh, somebody else gotta say it.
Yeah, there was a group of men in hoods who stabbed him, and then they allowed the corpse eaters to eat him.
Men
And
in hoods.
yeah, and then the
Eat?
corpse eaters took his head.
And cut. Can't say that word.
Cut.
Eat and cut.
Yeah, they ripped apart his body. Sorry to be so graphic, but they cut his head off using a knife.
I never seen anything like it.
I thought they were animals.
Yeah.
Well,
worse.
remember Jenkins did say they're kind of like us.
Yeah, and honestly, we're all animals, so
Hey, I don't know who
Maybe.
you're talking about. I ain't
Yeah,
no
but
animal.
most
Aye. God.
Faye,
I-
is this the time? Is this the time, Faye?
I'm just saying, let's be less surprised, I guess.
I'm
I'm
done
kind of
eating.
getting numb to it. Oh,
Oh,
what's is he just right next
Whoa.
to me again?
Yep,
Like
just
magic.
right there. And he's got blood all over his little pudgy face and his little pudgy hands.
You need a napkin. Here you go. I just got a rag. That
Thank
I'm
you.
Just gonna give to him. You can keep that. Just
I
tie it
will.
around your neck like a cape. All right.
I'll hold on to it for
Um,
now.
so we can't stay by the body. This corpse is gonna attract some attention. We gotta figure out. Are we going in the forest? Are we finding
So
the head? Are we saving his soul?
Does,
Or am I just gonna go back to work? Because I
Same.
got a shift in a couple
I-
hours.
I would like to do a little preparation before we go traipsing through the woods.
Okay, like water and some snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I don't want to lug this box around. I
Oh,
don't
I
think
mean,
I'm
I
gonna
got
need it.
you. Oh, okay. I could carry. I got muscles.
I think that we gotta at least talk to Marcus maybe and kind of
Mm.
fill him in. You should at least know there was a body.
Yeah. You know the cops are going to be asking him questions.
Yeah.
Who was Marcus
You
again?
guys-
He's in
He's
my
the head
boss.
of the carnival.
No, we
The
should not
boss.
tell Marcus.
I think
Marcus
Marcus,
is
might
gonna blame
already
me.
have an idea, but also
Shit.
I think they're all in on it. My dad was being very weird when they dropped me back at home, and just the whole interaction that was had before you were caught, Rex. I think we need to figure out who did this because they're going to pin it on you,
Mm-hmm.
even though. And I look at the body. There's something weird
Mhm.
going on here beyond just. I look at Jenkins. At the
Jenkins.
body again, out into the forest.
I can pick up what you're putting down there.
I think they're in
Est.
on it.
All right. But you all are heading back into the carnival, and the carnival, well, it's been fucked up. There is a bunch of tents that have been knocked over, chickens running amok. It's chaos.
I'm immediately like, oh my god, where's
Yeah.
Francine? That's the big boa constrictor. She is albino. She is very sensitive to the light. I need to get her back in the shade. I'm off looking for her.
Okay. So, yeah, you're looking around. Now, luckily, boa constrictors are not known for their speed. and you're able to find her relatively quickly. And
I'm gonna wrap her around me like Britney Spears. It's like, come
Yes.
Milady.
so, what all do you want to tell people? Like, what's the
came up with
plan?
a statement. Yeah.
We should probably find Marcus. To be fair, this is overwhelming situation.
No, but putting all the pressure on somebody else, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So
Your sarcasm.
It was sarcasm.
Yeah, sarcasm. Thank you. Yeah. Again, it's the guy who's gonna fire us if he doesn't know where we are all the time. So we gotta tell him something. Like, just why are we gone? It could be a lie. I'm petting Francine. Like,
I just don't want to be blamed for this chaos, you know?
Yeah, but if we don't tell him at least that there's a body in the woods, he's not gonna. He needs a heads up that the officials in town are gonna come looking. He needs a heads up for that. That's not fair to blindside him like that.
Okay, but I'm waiting outside the door.
Oh, I already ran into Marcus today, and I think that I'm just gonna go help some people put their tents back up. And I kind of like scurry off.
Esther.
He's already mad
Coward.
at me. He's already mad at me. I gotta go.
He's mad at me too. Shit.
But he thinks it's my fault. I turn around and I'm like walking away as I'm looking at you guys walking backwards.
Wow. Unity in this group is amazing.
Right? We are just overflowing with teamwork.
So, okay, here's some questions. First off, you've grabbed the boa constrictor, and Jenkins is nowhere to be seen. He's kind of scurried away.
Oh, cool.
Because I think you get the feeling that Jenkins knows when not to show up and when to show up in a weird way. Like when being seen by a bunch of people might be a bad thing. And everybody's running around. Esther starts helping with the tent. How much hard labor have you done in your life, Esther?
Next to none.
So you're more getting in the way as opposed to actually helping. So,
I'm small too.
You're small. You're getting in there. I think this is a good point to maybe introduce some of the other carnival folk who you all know, and maybe that will help inform your decisions on how you're going to deal with Marcus, because Marcus right now is very focused on getting tents back up and all of that good stuff. So you met Isabel, who is Marcus's wife, girlfriend, life partner. She's much younger. She's like literally 20 years younger, maybe even 25 years younger than Marcus. They've been together for 2 or 3 years. And she coordinates all the shows and things like that. The other, there's also a guy named Alfie Knight, and his shtick is that he is the last living Knights Templar, and he says that he's over 285 years old and has a whole show that he talks about the history of the Knights Templar and how they escaped to Canada and buried a bunch of gold on an island and then left that island, and he got separated, and this talisman keeps him alive. Alfie is a character, and he is not doing any work at all because he's a few hundred years old according to him. Why would he do any work?
And the talent.
And talent, right. There's Jack the Giant. Jack is about 7'10" tall, pretty tall. And again, kind of goes around and, goes throughout the crowds and look, a big guy. so
Lifts children.
lifts children up and whoa, that kind of thing. There
And
is
eats them.
no, he doesn't. He eats them. Yeah. At first, I thought you said eats. I'm like, wow, that would be a really bad show.
You only get
Honestly.
to do it once.
Some people
Yeah.
would pay good money for that.
I brought my child here to be eaten, and I ain't leaving until he's eaten. All right. So, there's also Eva, who has been with the carnival most of her life. She's the bearded lady. And she is kind of takes care of a lot of people, make sure people are doing all right. Right now, she is helping Faye grab chickens and other creatures that have escaped from her menagerie. And there's a bunch of other people that we will get to, but I think that gives you just a little bit more of the different people who populate your carnival. Now, like I said, Marcus is very busy, and you're all kind of doing what you're doing. What is the plan? Like, are you going to wait until the chaos passes to approach him, or are you going to let him know right now that there's possibly some police coming?
I mean, probably sooner than later, unfortunately. But again, Rex is not going to be the one to speak to Marcus.
I'll
Rex-
find Marcus.
Rex
Yeah.
passing the buck.
Yeah, I'll stand around you,
Right.
but I can't talk to him.
I wanna put the box back in my trailer and then
Mar-
find Marcus.
All right, make a power roll for me, Michelle.
Esther would circle back around, and as the conversation gets started,
Ooh, an +1.
Ooh. Wow.
What?
Look at the power on Franny. Okay.
Mhm.
So you put it down, no problem. You don't hear any weird voices anymore, and you just walk out. You're like, you know what? Fuck that box right now. Screw it. So yeah, I said that. Where do you do you hide it in the wagon?
Yeah. I had it.
Okay.
I probably have some sort of cabinet somewhere that I put it in.
Okay, excellent. All right, so you hide it, you lock it away, and you come back out. Now, what is the plan? Are you going to be the voice that talks to Marcus?
I'm gonna be the voice that talks to Marcus.
You bunch of cowards. Okay.
Ah,
A dead
I would
body, no
show up.
problem. Talking to Marcus.
No way.
I would go, but I'm just probably not going to be any help.
You're angling. There's so many escaped animals.
Yeah. I'm just like, I would have lizards on me
Sorry.
as
Yeah.
I'm talking to him.
And I can't go
Um,
near. If you have lizards on you, I can't go near you.
You're so cute. Come on.
All right,
They're
Franny.
gross.
You've noticed that all of your friends have kind of disappeared. So what are you going to do?
Rat bastards.
Jenkins is like, what?
Jenkins. Excuse me.
It's an expression. Don't
All
get your
right.
knickers in a twist, Jinky.
So you walk up and Marcus is billowing out orders. It's Franny. Oh, where's Rex and Faye?
They're helping wrangle animals and put stuff back up. They're running around.
Well, I'm glad you're all okay.
Yeah, I need to talk to you, Marcus.
I'm kind of in the middle of a disaster here.
I get that, but sooner about this is better than later.
Okay, so let's go over to my non-standing tent and have a discussion.
Well,
So what's up?
Earlier, we found a body in the woods.
What?
You heard me. A body in the woods.
That was a rhetorical what? Why?
We had nothing to do with it. We just found it. And it had been torn apart by animals.
How did you find
But-
it? A nature walk? Fucking
Yeah.
A. Oh my God.
And I know the cops are wise to it because they're already looking at the carnival. And I thought I would let you know, give you the heads up so you'd be ready when they show up, because it's not an if, and you know that, Marcus. It's a when.
So let me get this straight. You and who else? Just you?
I am speaking for myself.
Oh, for fuck's sake, tell me the whole story so I know what I'm like, give me at least the shorthand on it. Who was with you? Was it Rex and the rest of the crew? Was Esther with you as well?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that girl's nothing
And
but trouble.
Rex is an easy target.
Trust me, I know. I'm going to have to talk with the boy. He keeps putting himself in danger.
He is a stunt man.
You know what I mean. Trust me.
I know,
that
but
Esther,
it's in his personality.
That Esther girl it's way worse than any stunt he's going to try. In fact, that's the biggest stunt he's trying, and he's going to end up falling on his head.
Her heart's in the right place.
All right. So the cops know that you all were out there.
No, they know that Rex and Esther were out there.
Oh,
they didn't see me. They didn't see me. They didn't see Faye.
Jesus Christ.
Those are the only two they saw.
So two young people, one from the carnival and the other from one of the most influential families in town, are found in the woods, not far from a corpse. I'm surprised we're not all in jail right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Esther?
Yeah. It's not that kind of show, Esther.
That's after dark. It's a different show. Different performers. All right. Fine. Look. I want you all four to get the fuck out of here. I'll give you some cash, but you need to go either to Kingsport or that fucking, what is that, Innsmouth that's up north? What I mean,
that place, it just sounds clammy, like cold and clammy all the time.
I mean, they're fishermen. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff.
Fish.
Well, look, you all were in the forest with a corpse. I think you can handle some fish. Or
I think we can handle Kingsport.
All right. There's also some village.
At least it's a city.
There's a village nearby.
Oh, what's the name of that place? Sandwich?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Bowman's getting ahead of me, of course. So
good.
Yeah. So just get the fuck out of here and come back in a couple of days. Esther. That girl's going to ruin us. Send Rex over. I want to talk to him before you all leave.
Yeah, will do, boss. Oh, okay.
Rexy. He was probably not actually helping anybody, talking to like one of the newly hired acrobats or something.
Rexy, I'm glad to see that your interests are diversifying, but you're bouncing back. You're bouncing back from heartbreak.
No. But, it ain't what it looks like.
No judgment here. I think it's wonderful. Anyway, you got to go talk to Marcus.
He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kick me in the balls and then kill me.
Yell at you. He's gonna yell at you, and that's the most he's gonna do, and you know it. You're gonna be fine.
I would rather jump off a 50-foot tower before I face Marcus again.
Yeah, but you know what? You need this job. Because you're like
Right.
me, you ain't got two nickels to rub together.
I got one. Pulls it out of his pocket.
Exactly. Exactly. You need this job. So
I see
go
what you're
talk to
saying.
him.
Shit. Okay.
Go talk
Okay.
to him.
I got this.
All right. So Marcus is waiting for you like a principal at the end of a corridor that you should not be in. And he says, "Come here."
Yeah. How's it going? You're looking fine today.
And he puts his huge mitts on your shoulders and he goes, "Look, I get it. You're young. She's beautiful.
I can't help myself. She's gorgeous.
I get it. I understand. But you gotta stop. You gotta lower your expectations. People like us, we have to lower our expectations. It's just part of life. Think of life like a mountain. You're pushing a boulder up a mountain. Now, some people's burdens are less. So their boulders are smaller and easier to push up. That's Esther. Her boulder's not going to weigh a lot to push up that mountain. You and I, our boulders are big and we have to push them all the way up the mountain. And you know what happens? At some point you get old and you can't push that boulder anymore and it rolls over you and you die. That's the way life works. So in short, stay the fuck away from Esther.
I think you lost. Was that a metaphor for Esther's ass?
Christ.
And that's what's gonna roll over and smother me? Because this,
No.
you're telling me good things.
No. Did you go to any school at all? Did you have any schooling?
I finished my high school. I was supposed to go to college, but I decided to ride a motorcycle.
Look, kid, Esther is trouble. She's the boulder that's going to roll you over and leave you flat.
And that's not her ass.
It's not her ass.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, her ass is the last thing that should be on your mind, is what I'm saying. Okay?
That's hard. That's so difficult. You're asking the impossible. But I get it. She's trouble, but also she's kind of into me. She kind of rejected me, but I don't think she said she wanted to be friends. I think that means I can get closer to her.
No, it doesn't. You can't. Look. I'm not saying she's doing anything on purpose. I'm saying that her position in this town makes her unattainable for you. It's the basic way. That's the only basic way I can put it. Her father will kill you if you try anything with her. Please do not do that. Okay?
My hands are here. But here. They ain't going nowhere. Not you gotta trust me, Marcus. I need this job, okay? I need this job.
Oh, I'm not gonna fire you.
Oh.
I just don't want to see you get hurt because you're in love with someone who is out of your league.
I don't get hurt. I'm tough. I ain't got no feelings like that.
Sure. Anyway, look. I'm only telling you the truth because you need to hear it. Now, you all are going to get the hell out of here before the cops come and try to arrest you for that murder, which they will at some point. Trust me.
Okay.
If she wants to if Mr. Moneybags wants to keep you away from his daughter, he's going to find a way to shut down the carnival and get rid of us, make us move on.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the place. It's all fucked up now. It's all fucked up. We can't do anything.
Yeah, that was definitely his fault. That wasn't us. That was him. Mm-hmm.
God. Go find Fran and cause her blood pressure to go up for a little while. I have work to do.
You love me. I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna clap him on the shoulders and pat his head. You're great.
Stay low.
Right.
No, not literally. I mean metaphoric. Just go.
Oh.
Just fucking just go. Just go.
Good talk.
All right. So That did not go as well as he was hoping.
Really, was he hoping it was gonna go better?
He was hoping that maybe he'd get through to you, but
Oh wow.
yeah,
That's bold.
yeah.
Hope springs eternal.
So
This isn't a rock. It's a boulder.
you mean her ass? No, I don't mean her ass. For
That
fuck's
was
sake.
so perfect.
I would consider that a hillock, if you will.
So, wow. All right. So you are all together and you've been told to skedaddle. What's the plan for the four of you? What do you want to do? You have a mystery. But do you
We're
go
probably
off
in
to
Franny's trailer. That seems to be our meeting
wagon?
place.
Yeah.
Our
wagon.
phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either one. But yeah. I guess Franny's is definitely still standing because she was able to put her thing away.
Yeah,
That's
she has a
funny.
wagon, so it didn't get blown over, luckily. Her tent got blown over, but not her wagon.
Makes sense. Oh, well, I guess so. We've all learned that Marcus wants us to get the heck out.
Yeah, we got the money. He gave us something to take care of us for like 4 days.
Yeah, it's just a couple of days. I mean, it ain't so bad if we do leave because I got the O'Banions looking for me. They're gonna want that box.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe it ain't with the trouble. Maybe I need to give it back to them. I don't know.
Do you know what? You don't know anything about the box, just that shiny light. It's just shiny.
I had a crazy thought. Maybe Jenkies knows about it.
Oh, we've given him a we've given him a pet name now, Jinkies.
Yeah.
That's been pretty consistent.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
been calling him
Jenkies.
Jenkies.
She's
All right.
which is hilarious.
Yeah,
I
that has some
I'm
Scooby Doo undertones to it as well that I like.
Yes.
I'm open to it because he seems to know a lot of stuff about all this craziness.
Well, we should
Yeah.
pack, grab him, and start moving.
Esther, are you
Yeah.
going to
Where
hang
we
out
gonna
with them, or are you going to go?
Yeah, Esther, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I think I have to go home for a little bit, but where are you going? Just to throw my dad off. I'll meet you.
We were gonna go to Kingsport for a couple of days.
Okay.
How far is
So-
Kingsport?
It's like 2 miles. It's not very far at all. And they're actually talking about having a festival soon. So
Ooh.
Oh, if it's too, yeah, I'll go. I just
You want some help packing?
Jesus,
I
it's
don't-
like a moth to a fire. Boy.
I don't think you should be seen coming to my
Oh,
house.
right.
Especially since the cops are looking for you.
I gotta lay low, and like he ducks again.
I'll meet you after dinner. I'm gonna go to check in and make an appearance and be seen and storm out, I guess.
Throw a dilettante
I'm gonna throw a tantrum.
tantrum. Okay. All right. So what all are you taking? You're going to take Jenkins? What else?
Yeah, I'm assuming I cannot. he's
Oh, you
gonna
can leave
come no
him if
matter
you
what.
want, but he'll
Well-
probably show up.
Yeah, that's what
Ah!
I'm figured. I'd be like,
I'm gonna have to
Jenkins.
take the box, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm probably have to bring food for Jenkins, right?
Food for us.
Well, we
Jen-
all
Jenkins
bring
goes-
food for us. I'm
Okay.
not feeding all of you.
Are you sure?
Well, we have enough money. We could eat at a diner in Kingsport. You know, we can eat for a few days.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, what am I to cook? What the hell? I'm giving Jenkins mice. Like, do you want mice?
Live mice, right?
Yes. Yes.
Good.
Yes. I was like, Faye took a second. She's like, I've been feeding live mice to my boas for so long, but for some reason, it's just feeding to a human face is a new.
Balding human face. Like,
Yeah.
that's just such a unique combination.
You
That
feed
little
your
rat.
own human face, right?
You know what I mean. Freaking.
I'm gonna
Frickin'
bring my
smarty.
bike,
Okay.
my motorbike.
All right. All right. So you all get your stuff together and you head out. Esther heads back home and you start heading towards Kingsport. Like I said, it's only a couple miles. Esther, you get back to the place. You rolled so well before you left that no one's noticed that you're gone. I will make you roll a stealth check to see if you can get back into the apartment without being seen. Oh, yeah, you're muted.
Oh, I forgot about my advantage briefly. Oh,
Yeah,
that didn't help. It's
Don't forget your advantage.
22 out of 20.
Uh-oh. Okay. So you start to make your way across the quad back to your apartment, and you hear the sound of Mark, and he goes, Esther, why are you dressed up like that?
Oh, I just came from a party.
Oh, really? With who?
Oh, just some friends that came from out of town.
The carnival again? They're the only people that are out of
No.
town right now.
No, I have other friends.
Well, it's none of my
There's some
business, obviously.
Friends from boarding school.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering, we're going to go out on the boat later today. Eva, Jenny, myself, and a few others. You want to come along?
As fun as that sounds, I do have some friends that are staying. My friends are staying in Kingsport, so I was just headed home to grab a few items, and I think I'm going to stay the weekend with them.
I see.
They did come all the way here from Paris, after all.
Oh, far flung, I see.
Well, that's where Daddy saw fit to send me for boarding school. A little bitter.
Well, yeah, it's much easier to send us to boarding school than to actually raise us. Okay, well, maybe next time.
Definitely next time. And I wink at him as I head off.
Okay. So, you go upstairs. What's the plan for you? Because you know that they're heading towards Kingsport. Are you going to go to your dad's office and throw a fit and then run away, or what's the deal?
So I'm going to pack a bag now that's got, enough supplies for a couple of days, some ammo, my handgun, and just put it all in my a little carpet bag.
Okay.
And then I'm heading to see my dad in his office.
All right.
I'm
ahead.
I'm gonna leave the bag outside of the office in a place that's kind of inconspicuous on the way over.
All right. So you show up and your dad's got 3 men that he's talking to. And the door is cracked just a little bit open. And you hear him say, okay, so how quickly can we get the cops to the carnival? And how quickly can we get that carnival out of here?
I'm still listening at the door.
And one of them goes,
I'm listening for as much information as I can get.
Okay. One of them goes, well, sir, it won't be very hard. We can pin the murder on the one we found in the woods with your daughter. We'll keep her name out of it. We'll tell Marcus that he's got to leave.
I kick the door open at this point. I just heard you say that you were going to lie on him. Daddy, you can't do that.
I absolutely can.
I'll tell everybody.
No one will believe you. You don't have the kind of clout I've got, and you know it. So please stop with your tantrum. Why did I ever let you come back from Paris? I don't know. We should have left you there and sent you someone that could marry you. What about you, Rick? What about you? I mean, you're single. Your wife just died a few years ago. Can you marry my daughter? I'm really tired of taking care of her.
You shut your mouth or you'll end up with her. I point at Rick. And I'm like, don't.
Rick's like the same age as your dad.
Yeah. I was just like, I'm not going to let you get away with this. I'm not letting you pin this on innocent people. And the fact that you're trying to pin this murder on anyone else is very telling of the kind of person that you are, Daddy. And I like slam the door behind me.
He comes up, he opens up the door, and he goes, at some point, you're going to have to grow up and know what the real world's like. It's not all parties and champagne, sweetie. And then he slams the door himself.
Oh.
Your dad's the worst.
He's the fucking worst.
Okay, so I'm going to say you all meet up in Kingsport, which is a sleepy little town with a large cliff and a house that sits on top of that cliff overlooking the entire city. It is not as bustling as Arkham because there's no school, and most of the people who come here are usually here during the fall when all the trees have changed all these different colors and everything else. And you're in one of the local diners and you are all back together. So what's the plan?
Yeah, you guys, I've got some real bad news.
Yeah, let's you look great again. I just want to let you know.
I'm like kind of sweaty from like the journey.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it is just 2 miles, I'm like, I heard on my way out that they're planning on pinning the murder on you for sure.
Shit.
They're gonna go to the carnival and try and make an arrest, and they're gonna send Marcus and the rest of y'all away. The whole
Arrest?
they're trying to get the carnival to leave.
Since when
We don't
were
have
we
the
a
money to
threat?
leave.
That
I
makes
think we need to get word to Marcus.
absolutely. And we've got to clear Rex. Or else
I said that I would tell, and he said no one would believe me.
What? Who? Your dad?
And I nod.
Guy's the worst.
Yeah. I know. I just hope he
Jenkins in
dies
here?
before he writes me out of the will, not after.
Jenkins is of course with you. You
I
can.
like to imagine he's got little
Always with
kicky
you.
legs on the bench that we're sitting at.
He's actually,
she's just
I would
sitting
say
there.
that he's probably in like some kind of satchel or something that you took with you, just kind of hanging out. Every once in a while, you drop like a piece of food in and he starts to eat it.
Yeah. He's the true little omnivore, isn't he?
Yeah, he eats a lot.
I whisper to Jenkins. I probably can't reveal him to everyone in the diner, but do you have any idea why some sort of situation or ceremony would have happened where they killed a student?
Oh, there's a lot of reasons to do that.
You want to list one?
Well, if you're trying to contact another spirit or world or something, you can
You kill a body?
sacrifice.
What?
Yeah,
And like he's a little too
sacrifice.
loud. He looks around.
Shh, Rexa.
Everyone's looking at you for just a second and they go back to their whatever. He goes, of course, there's always reasons to sacrifice. Call the god or, the old gods.
What would cultists be into? Like, what would if they wore robes with hoods and kind of give you vibes of like,
Well,
I worship.
they're into privacy, I would say.
Was that a joke?
Right. More
Yes,
specifically.
it was.
Okay.
That's a little funny.
Thank
That
you.
was good. That was good.
I try.
Oh, I'm kind of taken aback by Rex.
I'm
not
working-
being
I'm-
freaked out.
I'm workshopping some stuff.
Oh, that's not bad. You should run some jokes by me. I like to think that I'm pretty funny.
The task at hand.
Right.
Oh, sorry,
Focus.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Focus. So, we noticed the spirit was trapped. That Eric's spirit was in the head.
Yes.
Why that? That seems like cosmic torture. Why?
Before I tell you, I have to ask, do you really want to know this information? Like, do you really want to dig into why the spirit is stuck in the head like that?
I mean, honestly, probably not, but I don't know what else to ask you, my wise friend.
Oh, we're friends now. I like that.
Face got just a little bit of cold sweat. She's just like, I'm slowly adapting, but it's a slow process to what is happening here.
I understand. Well, there are some rituals that trap a soul in a body, and then the soul can be used as energy to do bigger spells later.
Oh.
Like a battery. Wait,
Yes.
1920s.
There's
Like a-
batteries.
All right, good.
Batteries.
Brand new battery.
Yep.
And someone's soul.
Someone's soul.
Jinkies, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What?
I love doing this character. It's so much fun.
What is this box that I have? What's in it?
Do you show him the box in the
He
the
saw
diner?
it during. No, he saw it during the
Oh, okay.
seance.
Okay. He goes, "Oh, that's a very special thing you have there. Just be careful. It can be addicting.
Yeah,
So
I'm
much
noticing
power
that.
flowing through you."
That power isn't coming from souls, is it?
I'm not sure. It might be.
Oh.
It probably is. Let's be honest.
And I don't know if it's right to use it.
I should think not.
What's right or wrong? It doesn't. It's all, subjective.
Not always. When you murder a man, it's usually a bad thing.
But if it feeds you for a week, it's a good thing.
Well, luckily we don't need murder to eat. And I just give him a big old strawberry from the... We got so much food right now. Let's relax.
So
Right.
if I'm understanding all the pieces, we need to find the cultists. I gotta absolve my name of this tarnishing. Maybe the corpse eaters have some info. If they have tools, they probably talk. Jenkins, do they talk?
Yeah, do they talk?
More chitter and screech, but
Do
they
you
can
speak chitter
communicate.
and screech?
If my services are needed to help with the corpse eaters, I can of course help you.
Jenkins, my man.
Is-
And like he puts a hand up for a high five and then like remembers again that Jenkins is actually really creepy.
Little
That
hand
was a
comes out of the.
mistake.
Out of the bag.
No. Put your hand back.
Is it safe?
Is it safe? Is any of this safe? No, it's not safe. Everything
make
we're
some
doing is
choices.
incredibly dangerous. Isn't it fun though?
Honestly.
What happens if I give this box back to a mobster?
Well, I'm not sure. It depends on how good a person that mobster is and whether or not they can resist the urge to use it.
Oh,
Keep it.
good does not enter into the equation here.
So something bad will happen.
To him or to someone else?
It's more of an area of effect kind of situation, like a bomb.
Oh,
Oh,
got it.
It's more vicinity.
Yeah, we got it. We know what a bomb is. Okay,
Thank you,
okay.
Rex.
So
thank you.
is this giving us any ideas? Do we have a plan? I want to find the cultists, but I don't know how to go about that.
I do too. I'm thinking that maybe if there's a place we can store the box in Kingsport.
Like a security deposit?
At the bank?
Can we trust him? I ain't never opened a bank account before.
Think I could, open a safe deposit box.
I think that's not a
Yeah.
bad idea.
I also think I could talk to some of the guys around campus who've been around. Maybe Mark knows something about this cult.
Yeah, and maybe why they chose who they chose.
He's gonna be devastated. That Eddie's
Does that leave us?
Eric. Eddie, Eric, I don't know.
Old Eddie Eric is dead.
Eddie, Eric, Matt,
Oh.
Mark. Ah!
You're like a dad. You're like Eddie, Eric, you
What's
fucker.
your,
Whatever your name
What's
is.
your name?
What's your
Like
name?
that one.
Get over
Come
here.
here.
You just
Yeah.
cycle through all the names, including the dog.
See, when your parents do the dog too, then they're just being buttheads.
That
All
was
right.
my dad.
So I think here's my thinking. We leave the box here in Kingsport in a safe deposit box. And maybe we do some research while we're here. Like, there's got to be something. You can't completely hide a cult, can you?
I think you can. I think that's their whole MO. Right? I mean,
But if weird stuff is happening, it's going to make the papers.
Yeah, but is it gonna make the papers as deranged Carney murders and dismembers college student?
No, what I'm talking
No.
about, I'm talking about things in the past that may have happened. The people getting killed, that disappeared.
Local
Good thinking,
library?
Franny.
Yeah, maybe it has the archives of something
That's
we
what-
can check.
That's what
I
I'm
used to do-
thinking.
Used to do a lot of research, honestly.
so
I
there
actually
are.
have.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm like, I actually have library use.
All right.
Dang.
So I will say for the first time in running Call of Cthulhu on 12-sided stories for the last 4 years, this is the fastest any of the groups have gotten to, hey, maybe we should look at the library. I mean, I've literally
To
had
the library.
if you're watching the show right now, just so you know, 12-sided stories has been around for a little while, and we have a bunch of podcasts that we do Call of Cthulhu and different things for that you can check out in the links below. But yeah, nobody ever does that. It's always like, I could have went to the library to find out information. Yes, you could have, but nope, nobody does it. All right, so
Here we go.
Bowman's like, I'm so disappointed.
So disappointed.
He's the librarian.
So there's a library in Kingsport, but it is nowhere near as big as the large, huge library at Miskatonic U. To get in there, though, you're all going to have to dress differently and sneak onto campus. And that might be difficult, but it's like probably more information or safer. You have to decide which one you want to do.
I have 0 skills to help me get onto campus other than my own charm. So keep that in mind when we're weighing our pros and cons.
You're the paladin in plate mail.
Yes.
Clink, clink.
We'll sneak in. No, we've got this jackass.
I will walk in.
Y'all
All
go
right.
ahead. If you need help, make noise, because that's my cue.
Oh man, yeah, I don't have anything. I just can use a library.
Would
That's
I
it.
be?
I mean, I have stealth, but
You can use a library. Okay, so just remember that the skills, some of them are yes, you use a skill, but it's how successful you are with that particular skill. If you have time, you're not under any duress. If you've got a little time, I probably won't make you roll to look up stuff at a library. If the cops are 20 feet away and you're trying to get the right book or whatever, I might make you make a hard roll to be able to find a piece of information. But it really just depends on the situation. Just because you
Okay.
don't have a really high library use doesn't mean you can't go to the library and try to find something. You can. It just might not be as great as rolling a critical with a 99, success, skill in it. So yeah, there you go. And there's also other things to throw out, like, there's 2 newspapers in Arkham that might have information if you're looking specifically for missing persons situation. And then there's also like the Historical Society that has a lot of old data on the city from way back, the church records and all that good stuff. So there are other places besides just the library to go. So you could split up if you want.
Are we splitting the party? That's what I was thinking.
I think so. I want to do
Okay.
newsstands and talk with all like the news people.
The
like
newsies.
the hawkers. I don't know.
Yeah, the little kids.
All right.
5
Yeah.
cents. 5 cents for a newspaper.
Get your paper. Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan? You guys need to like really nail down what you're about to do, and then we'll jump into it.
Okay. I think I can go and do some research in the library. That is something that
Which
Faye is-
library?
If we're in
Kingsport.
Kingsport, I almost said Kingston. No, it's Jamaica.
Little different.
That's Jamaica. That's
Jamaica.
way
If
south.
only.
Woo!
That's way
They're
south
having their
from where
own
you are.
Caribbean supernatural things there. We'll get to that in a different game.
Absolutely.
Yes. So Kingsport. Yeah, I'm assuming that would make more sense because I don't have any disguise skills.
I could also probably help you and like
Get into.
dress you and disguise you.
Trust you. You really need clothes,
I'm a
Faye.
Barbie
Yeah.
girl.
Faye, you need
Yeah.
Oh my
clothes.
gosh. I do a makeover. Okay, I mean, I want to find information. So if we can coordinate Esther and I to go to the Miskatonic library, that's probably going to be the best one. I'm going to
I
assume.
think so.
Yeah. Okay.
And to be
Well,
clear,
I'm
it's
down
called the Orne Library, just so you know.
yes.
Orne.
Orne Library.
Yeah. So,
Orne.
Okay, so what about you, Franny? What is your thoughts?
I could take a look at the historical society and see if there's someone I can talk to there.
Okay.
Because even though my research isn't great, my flirting would be fantastic.
Ha ha.
Love it.
And the old man who runs the place, because it's always little
It's
old
always
man.
okay, yeah.
It's
It's a
Love
Pepperidge
it.
Farm guy. Welcome. I remember.
I can remembers. I can remembers.
All right. So we will split up. You do not spend nearly as much time as Marcus told you to in Kingsport.
Well, we're not gonna get caught back in Arkham.
It's funny how you have Evil Daddy Mean Daddy who's in Miskatonic, and then other daddy in Carnival they're both trying to do the same thing, which is to keep you away from each other, and they're not working. It's not
Don't
working very
tell
well.
me what to do.
You're not my boss. Yeah, shit, you are. You're not my dad.
You're
No,
not my
you still are.
supervisor.
Yeah.
Oh man. So all right, let's start with the newspapers, and so you're specifically going to the news, the kids who are delivering the newspaper, or are you going to go to the Gazette and the Arkham Gazette and talk with the editors and people there? What is the plan, Rex?
What would be the most No, that's not the question. What would have the most salacious information? Who would have the most salacious information?
The gossip
who?
columnist would have.
Yeah, that's where I'd like to head.
Betty Drickstall.
Betty.
So you head over, and it's a relatively excuse me. It's a relatively small building. They are working on the next like the Sunday edition, so they're like really in it. And you walk up to the front desk, and this older guy's like, "What can I do for you?"
I'm looking for your main gossip person.
Betty? What do you
Yeah.
got?
Well, I got much. Well, actually,
You ain't got
I
much. Why are you wasting my time?
No. I'm looking for some details, but I do got some juicy gossip if you want to hear about a dead body.
A dead body?
Yeah, I can't tell you too many details, but there was a dead body found. It's found near the U.
The universe.
And
This sounds more like the crime desk. Did you report this to the police?
I see how that could be crime and not gossip. Let me try. What kind of gossip you got from me? Maybe you could tell me some examples. Maybe gossip related to cultists.
As
The train has
subtle
left.
as a brick through the window.
The train has left the tracks and is now heading straight for the town. Nothing is stopping it. He looks at it, he's perplexed. He's got this like look on his face like, what the fuck? So wait, there's a body near Miskatonic U that the cops don't know about.
No, they know about it. They're trying to frame they're trying to frame the wrong person.
Poor schmuck.
I got some poor schmuck. My brain, it just, took me a little bit, but I got your story. There was a body. The police found the body, and now they're trying to frame somebody at the carnival. And this person has never done a crime. He's the most handsome man you ever seen. He's got a mustache that'll make any woman.
A mustache, you say?
Yeah. Strokes mustache.
Do you have persuade at all, or fast talk? Do you have fast talk?
Oh my god, I hope I have one of those.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, so just roll a fast talk because you have 5% in that. Maybe it's a Hail Mary. I don't know.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, which to be fair, I failed most of mine. Okay, we got a 32 or A 62.
Oh
I
no.
was like, you can still.
Wonk wonk. All right. Well, he goes, look, if you're gonna pull my leg, I don't have time. I gotta get this paper out. I don't have time for this shit.
Could you just let me see Betty? Do me a solid, my man. Look, I'm down on my luck. I just got rejected. I think I'm still figuring that out. I could use a hand. I could use some help. You know, this is one man to another man.
I do think you need help. I will agree with that. All right, fine. Look, I go back and talk with Betty if you want, but know that she's going to kick you out within 5 minutes if you don't have something good to tell her.
Okay,
Good luck.
I'm working on it. Okay.
All right. We're going to come back to you. That was great,
Poor
by the way.
Rex.
Poor
Thank you.
Rex. Rex is not, this is not Rex's jam. Let's just say that.
Drives motorcycles. He's
Yeah.
never had to talk to save
Investigative
his life.
journalism.
He's been inhaling lead fumes from gasoline for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
All
Not a lot
right.
of brain cells firing at 100% anymore.
All right, so let's jump over to Franny. Franny, where are you headed again?
The Historical Society.
All right.
Not to be confused with the Hysterical Society. It's a whole different thing.
Okay, no. I'm taking away your advantage. I'm kidding. You're lucky James gave you the advantage because I want to take it away now. All right, so you walk in and there's an old guy and there's a bunch of books behind him and a few other old guys at a table looking over more manuscripts and things like that. And he looks up at you. So, what can I do for you?
Well, hi. Nice to meet you. My name's Franny.
Hi, Franny. I'm Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. It's so nice to meet you.
Where's that
I
that
was-
accent from?
Oh, I think you know a Brooklyn girl when you hear one.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard a Brooklyn girl up here. What are you doing?
Well, I'm actually doing a little research. And I was wondering, I don't know if you've noticed, but this town is a little bizarre.
Well, yeah, we have a long history of bizarre things happening here in town.
Do you have any history of like people going missing? Or a high murder rate?
Well, yeah, I mean, it happens every once in a while. I mean, the high murder rate, not so much. You know, we haven't had a lot of people die, like, rash of people death, but we have had some mysterious things.
Like what?
Well, they're mysterious.
And she bats her eyelashes.
Well, how far back are you looking to go?
I don't know, maybe like 30 years.
All right. Well, let me go get the books for you to go through, and you can maybe figure out what you're looking for then.
Well, here's the thing. I love a good story, and I would love it if you would tell me some of these stories. You know you've got a fountain of knowledge in that head of yours.
Well,
She,
yeah.
like, winks.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know a lot of things. We had a bunch of kids disappear 10 years ago or so, maybe 7.
Kids. Oh,
Yeah.
how awful.
It was terrible. Bunch of newborns just disappeared.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh my God. So, did they ever find out what happened?
No, the nurses were all investigated. They did say they found one of the kids. Unfortunately, he had passed, but
Oh,
Yeah, it happens every once in a while during the winter months.
Is that when things get stranger around here, usually?
Seems to happen on a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It's whenever the old witch house starts to have more visitors to it. I'm glad the place is going to get knocked down.
The
Should have been
witch
knocked down all along.
house.
Yeah, it's not really
Tell me
what.
about this place. That sounds interesting.
It's the old Keziah place. Roof blew off last summer, but it was being used as a bed and breakfast for a long time. Students would sometimes stay there. Anyway, the more people that were in that damn house, the more things happened.
Interesting. I've been, it's really strange. I was out for a walk the other night and I could have sworn I heard some chanting or something. Is there something weird, like some weird religious group?
Well, we've had our fair share of alternative religious styles, we'll say. But they usually keep to themselves.
Interesting. I don't know what else to ask.
Well, do you want to look through the papers?
I'll take a look through the
Can you
stuff
just-
as best I can.
Can you give me a library use roll?
Sure. No, I did
Okay.
not make it.
All right. So you spend a lot of time looking through stuff and you're not really making a lot of connections, but we'll come back to that in a bit. Go ahead.
Can I roll just in case? Can I roll occult to see if there's any symbols or anything I recognize?
Sure. Absolutely.
I mean, my occult's as good as my library use, but still.
Might as well try.
22 over my 20.
Even with your advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, no. You look through stuff, and there is definitely a lot of disappearances. It's almost like he's not realizing how many people are disappearing, or he's maybe numb to it. But every year there's more people disappearing, especially during winter solstice and things like that. And there does seem to be quite a few stories about the old Keziah place. And when you look up that, though you didn't make your rolls, that's the piece of information that you come away with, is that the old Keziah place seems to be a center of a lot of weird things happening in the city.
And normally this stuff happens around solstice, but nothing in the spring usually, because we're in spring, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
There's not a lot of stuff going on in the spring, which is strange. It could be covered up. You're wondering if that might be the thing.
Okay.
Because some of the records seem to be incomplete, some of the old church records.
Okay.
So let's really quick check in with Esther and Faye. You all are going in. I need a stealth check because you all are trying to avoid being seen, or disguise check. We'll do disguise check, but we will use Esther's percentage since she helped Faye get into her disguise. And I'll only make you roll once, Esther, for this.
Oh, wait, in the box. Yeah, 25 of 35.
All right, so you guys make it into the library. Go ahead and both of you give me library use rolls.
Oh, yeah, with advantage.
Come
Boop, 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 boop,
on.
boop, bop. All right, I got a 22 under my 30.
I
All
got
right.
two
Oh, 40.
38s out of my 30.
Nice.
Two, what? 30,
Eights.
38? So you missed it?
So
Aw,
she got it,
okay.
right? Oh, no,
Mm-mm.
never
No,
mind.
she's over. That's okay. So Faye, you're looking around and you find a book on European cults. And you're looking through it, and there are old pictures from, like, the mid 1800s, maybe a little bit further. And there's one from way back, like it looks like a copper, one of those copper pictures, an early photograph, and it looks a lot like Esther's dad. And it says, secret societies are very normal throughout Europe. And that's where we're going to end this episode of
Damn.
Providence Decayed.
Do I see this photo?
Oh, you will soon, like next week when we pick up.
Make a note.
So,
Decide.
thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, chat, for engaging and for hanging out. Thank you for, just supporting the show. We appreciate it a lot. Where can we find all you wonderful people? Let us start with B.
Yes. If you are so inclined, y'all can give me a follow on Twitter. Is at B_Zelda. I am a podcaster, host of Anime Attaché, member of Broadswords, 12-Sided Stories, Iron Enemy Forge, One Shot Network. This is just my speech. That's why I always include y'all now. I'm a Twitch streamer. Follow me online to figure out my schedule. I also do some writing for the TTRPG community, but I'm mostly the community manager for D&D Adventures League. I do have some gemming games coming up, which I'm really excited for. I'm going to be running some Thirsty Sword Lesbian soon, and Dark Souls 5e apparently.
All right, cool, awesome. Saint.
Hello, I'm Saint or Saint Spider, and I am not really doing too many things. I'm mostly a full-time cast member here, and you can catch me on a couple of the other stories that we have running right now. And then otherwise, you can interact with me on Twitter if you'd like. I'm at Saint Spider TV at Twitter, and I spell it out for you. SAINTSPIDER TV. Thank you.
Michelle.
Hey, I'm Michelle Otis. You can find me on Twitter at Michulu. That's MICHULHU. You can also find my music and Wes's amazing sound effects if you subscribe through BattleBards.
And Janine.
Hi, I'm Janine, also known as Blips and Chits on the internet. That's BLIPZANDCHITZ. You can find me at that on Twitter. And on Sundays, you can find me on Total Party Chill as a regular cast member. And I've got like one exciting thing coming up in the nearish future that I will talk about in the future. But until then, follow me on Twitter to find out where I'm guesting for the week.
NDAs are a pain in the butt. All right. So, so non-disclosure for all of you other people out there. Non-disclosure. You can't say the thing. Secret. All right. My name is Wes Otis. You can find me at Plate Mail Games on Twitter. You can find us at 12-Sided Stories on Twitter and Instagram, and at our website, which is fully just spelled out 12-Sided Stories. All the links are below. You can go and check out all that good stuff. We have a ton of different podcasts that we've done over the years, doing everything from Call of Cthulhu to Gumshoe to Vampire. So lots of great stuff over there. And Bluebeard's Bride, which was part of our shows last week, and B was the one that ran that, and Janine, that was her first time with us, so it was a lot of fun. So check out our back catalog, definitely. Thank you so much for showing up, for listening, for participating. We really appreciate it. There will be 2 new envelopes of fate next week, and we hope you'll join us for us. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Bye.
Bye. Subscribe.